Hey my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. It's time to get some serious work done on Mischief Maker. We still have so much to do. Here's the list of things we gotta get done. Finish filling in that hole, remove the skids, plasma the brackets off, grind everything flat, take off the cross member, install the new cross member that we got sent from Dawn at RPM, weld in the new suspension brackets, install the steering box, probably going to have to modify that cooling box also, and lengthen the steering column. Now instead of me standing here and chit-chatting, I'm going to do it along the way. Let's get to work. So I've taken my time to put that in. Remember, there was a very large hole both on this side of the frame and the underneath. Well, I've managed to fill that all in. I am going to make sure that these are just all filled in also, but I feel really, really good and happy about my work. Now it's time to move on to the skid plates. So normally taking skid plates off is kind of easy, but I managed to break a bit in the bolt up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, as I prepared earlier, take this nut right here, boom, pop it up here, boom, tack weld the middle until it's all full, then you should be able to just screw that off. That doesn't look so bad. Didn't get it quite in the middle though, so I hope this takes it off. Right, so we've taken all of the bolts out. We have the transmission held up by this, obviously with a piece of wood, so that's fine. The only thing holding the cross member up right now is this. So in theory, when we start taking this down, it should lower, and if not, I have my crowbar, the big one that we like very much in this garage. So let's see if we're gonna need that. I'm hoping it just pops down.
I'll hold this side. Go ahead, get the jack out of the way.
Okay,
Yeah, just lower. Lower.
Oh.
Go. Go.
Okay, lowering the jack.
Okay.
Walter's gonna be my noble steed. Oh, is it just coming down?
Well, there's nothing supporting that side. So.
Oh, okay. Ta-da! Cross member down. No one hurt, just swung along. Whoops. All right, class, so we have here the cross member. You can see that there are tabs here, and these are for the transfer case. So we're gonna have to put some tabs on the new cross member. I'm gonna stop talking because it's really heavy and it's only balancing on here, and Walter's on the other side. So we gotta put it down.
Thank you.
I don't know if I jinxed myself or if I predicted the problem, but as you can tell, we had to take this part of the exhaust out. This part right here was right in the way of that cross member. So we just kept working. I forgot to film because I was kind of, you know, on that work train mode, as many of you know what I'm talking about, and I just wanted to get this out. So let's take a look at how much room we have underneath there now. So here we have it. Look at all this room. This is where the exhaust came down right here, and honestly, we could just move it forward towards the front of the vehicle and it should be fine, but I'm really unsure what I want to do yet. But we got some cutting to do first. We're going to cut these brackets off right here. Remember, we do need those. Those are still for the cross member, so we got to keep this part right here where the big bolts go all the way through. So we got cutting and cutting to do. I just have to make sure that I don't hit the good old fuel line. So I was gonna plasma this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna take the cutoff wheel and get to cutting this, which is terrible. I hate the cutoff wheel, but it'll be fine. So let's get that off and let's get the new cross member up in here. All right, just before I get to cutting, quick reminder, we now have hats, Seat Time Syndicate hats. We have the gray with the blue, bam, and we have the black camo with the gold. If you want to grab one, head on over to mischiefmakertv.com, grab it. Gotta get to work now. Tell me, which tool is it that you hate using that makes you sweat? Let me know what that is and tell me about your experience. Okay, so I totally lied. I just can't do the cutoff wheel. And also the plasma is gonna be so much quicker. Ready to rock and roll. Oh my goodness, it is kicking my butt. I don't know if it's the angles and my back is like interesting. I don't know if it's just the plasma cutter is really hot. I'm wearing a sweatshirt and like I think I'm wearing 2 t-shirts today because it was cold. I don't know what it is, but it is kicking my booty for sure. But I'm telling you, the cut master was the right move. I'm glad I sucked it up like a buttercup and hopped on there because this is making it so much easier. Some of the metal is really thick back there, so I actually don't know what I would have done with a cutting wheel and or a Sawzall for me personally anyway, and I feel like my skills are getting a little better. Anyway, I'm gonna take some water, get back at it. So we've managed to get the bolts through on the cross member on either side, which is fantastic. Now what I'm going to do is head on over to the Atlas transfer case and line everything up so I know exactly where to put those tabs. All right, I've just marked the sides of the bushings where the tabs are going to approximately sit. I'm doing this so that I can actually take this cross member down, grind right here. You want your material to be as clean as possible when welding stuff onto one another. So I'm going to take this down, grind that. We're going to cut the old tabs off of the old cross member, and we're going to put the new cross member back up, put these in place with the nuts and bolts, and tack them in place. Take it back down again and fully weld those tabs on, and we should be able to just pop this or the new one back in. just another 3 to go. I'm not gonna even lie, that was challenging, but it was super cool. Anyway, we have the nuts, bolts, and washers for the tabs right here. So we're just gonna go ahead, grab everything, and a marker, of course. Head on back underneath here, this beauty, if you will. And I'm just gonna attach everything up onto the Atlas transfer case bushings right there. No, I'm feeling great about this. What I am gonna do is I am gonna tighten them down though, just so that they're absolutely in place where they're gonna be. And then I'm gonna grab my welder and just tacky up in here. And then I'll take the whole thing out again. It should be quicker because I do have a system now, or so I think. We'll get those fully welded up and then we will put this back up in here. We should be ready to go. Woo! Okay, did we get everything on the list done? Absolutely not, but we are well over halfway into that list and I honestly can't be more thrilled. I'm super happy with the work and progress that's gone on with Mischief Maker. There have been many things happen, like Trail Hero Week. We had a bunch of people come in. You guys heard I went and saw my sister in California, so that was a good 5 days, and I've been working on Mischief Maker ever since. I know that you guys absolutely cannot wait to see Mischief Maker on some red rock and sand again. Believe me, you and I have the same goal, and it could be next episode or in the next couple of episodes it may happen. Who knows? There's always stuff that gets in the way, as you guys saw earlier. So that's it for now. Progress is good. I'm feeling awesome. I'm feeling happy with everything. And just a quick update on my back. Feeling really good. I can work a little more than 2 to 3 hours a day now, so that is just fantabulous. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing you guys pretty soon, so thanks for watching.